Swami Vivekananda is one of the greatest Hindu monks that India has ever seen. He is not only a spiritual leader that India always boasts of, but also a great freedom fighter which one can understand only if they know and study him deeply. Till today, not only we Indians but the whole world respects and follows his principles. It is one of our greatest responsibilities that we make our next generation and henceforth all subsequent generations aware of this great personality. His teachings, his contribution to India and the world, he made an everlasting impact on world culture and religion through his groundbreaking speech. His preachings invoked the virtues of humanity and sympathy to the people generation-wise. Swami Vivekananda was born as Narendranath Datta in 1863 in Calcutta. His father, Vishwanath Datta, was a lawyer, and his mother, Bhubaneshwari Devi, was a devoted housewife. One day he was taking a stroll, and a red-faced monkey started following him. Feeling a little anxious, Narendra picked up the pace, trying to get away. When he looked back to see if the monkey was still behind him, he was shocked to see two more monkeys tailing him. In no time, he started sprinting as he was scared. Just then, he heard a man's voice yell at him, "Don't run from them. Face them." So he stopped abruptly and turned around to face the group of monkeys. Narendra was panting with teary eyes, but to his utter amazement, the monkeys had indeed stopped running after him. For a couple of minutes, they stood still and then hopped away. Narendra heaved a sigh of relief and looked around to see if he could find the man whose voice he had heard. But nobody was around. That day, he realized that running from one's fears was never a solution, and that only facing them would set one free. Growing up, Narendra became an avid reader of subjects like philosophy, social science, history, and religion. He also found an inclination towards Hindu scriptures and read the Vedas, the Upanishads, and the Bhagavad Gita, along with the epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. Somewhere along this journey, he met Ramakrishna Paramhansa at Dakshineshwar near Calcutta. When Ramakrishna saw him, he instantly knew that Narendra was different from the rest. Seeing Ramakrishna's knowledge and spiritual energy, Narendra asked, "Swamiji, have you seen God?" Ramakrishna replied, "Yes, I see him as I see you, only in an infinitely more intense sense." Soon after meeting him, Narendra had a vision in his sleep where he saw the lives of two men. One was a wealthy man earning well and leading a materialistically rich life. He had a family and children and was happy with the small world he had created. In the same dream was another man leading a monk's life, traveling to places with no money or materialistic possessions. Narendra took it as a sign to steer his life in one of those directions and found that he related more to the monk. Thus, he became the chief disciple of Ramakrishna Paramhansa and learned about Vedanta philosophy from him. Serving man is the ultimate way to worship God, Ramakrishna would say to Narendra. One day he also told Narendra, "I have taught you everything I know. Take care of the other disciples." Narendra agreed. In 1886, after the demise of Ramakrishna Paramhansa, he formed his first monastic order. Narendra set up a school for imparting monasticism to the disciples, the Ramakrishna Math at Baranagar. In the same year, he took a vow as a monk who would live his life as his master. That's when he chose the name Swami Vivekananda for himself. Thus began his travel of the world. He walked across the country and visited several learning centers to impart his wisdom. During that time, he noticed the suffering that existed among Indians in the form of poverty, hunger, and caste discrimination. It pained his heart to see the state the children had to live in. He wanted to do something for the betterment of India as a country. That's when the universe presented him with an opportunity in the form of the Parliament of Religions. Speaking on the stage about India's religious background would help bring attention to the country's rich values and create opportunities for India to develop. Therefore, in 1893, he landed in the United States of America, where the Parliament of Religions was held. Here, an audience of 7,000 people gathered to listen to speakers of various religions. When it was finally his turn, he stood on the stage and said, "Sisters and brothers of America, I am proud to belong to a religion which has taught the world both tolerance and universal acceptance. We accept all religions as true. I am proud to belong to a nation which has sheltered the persecuted and the refugees of all religions and all nations of the earth. This sent the entire hall into a frenzy, and everyone rose in a standing ovation that lasted 2 minutes. The loudness of this chorus reached the rest of the world, along with Swami Vivekananda's speech on Hinduism and its philosophy. Leaders like Subhash Chandra Bose and Mahatma Gandhi looked up to him. By choosing the path of a monk, he created awareness about India in the world. He also propagated the importance of loving and respecting each other through the teachings of Hinduism.